Saying that the new Galaxy S9 looks like last year's model, the Galaxy S8, would be an understatement. The two are so similar, it's hard to tell them apart. And if Samsung had positioned the fingerprint scanner in its proper place last year, it would be nearly impossible to tell one apart from the other. So what is different? And should you upgrade to the new S9? Hello guys, my name is Vic Christoph with PhoneArena, and I have used the two side by side to give you some first-hand impressions. Samsung claims that this phone reimagines the camera. Here's why. The Galaxy S9 comes with a single 12-megapixel camera that has a feature unlike that on any other smartphone: variable aperture. The S9 has the lowest aperture of any smartphone so far, f1.5, allowing for more light and for better low-light pictures. But there is a catch. The phone automatically switches to this aperture only when it's very dark. Most of the time it would just shoot with the other setting, f2.4. We took a couple of test pictures at f1.5 and at f2.4 to show the difference in the amount of light that the phone can gather. Take a look. With this in mind, what about the actual real-world difference between the S9 and the S8 camera? There are some differences that you can see in these photos, but it's way too early to tell whether the S9 is really the camera revolution that Samsung claims it is. One other important thing that has changed is performance. The S9 has the newer Snapdragon 845 chip, while the S8 features the Snapdragon 835. In benchmarks, there's a nearly 40% improvement, but what we wanted to see is whether the S9 can actually run smoothly in the daily grind. The S8 we have stutters way too often in daily use, so we're happy to report that at first look the S9 is indeed smoother and there's less stutter. Then there are the new features. 960 frames per second super slow-mo recording looks epic. The new dual speakers with the main woofer on the bottom and the secondary tweeter in the earpiece are much louder than before. And you also get AR emoji. Basically, you take a picture with the phone and it creates an avatar with your face on it. This avatar will copy your facial reactions, just like Apple's Animoji. And unlike the animals that you get with Animoji, here it's you. Unfortunately, the quality of the image is quite poor and the avatar you get is of low quality, as if taken out of the Sims game back from the 90s. But it's a fun gimmick nonetheless. There is no improvement in battery life though. Both the S9 and the S8 have a 3000 mAh battery and both will get you through a day of use, but not much more. Fast charging and wireless charging are supported on both phones. Finally, the S9 price is set at $730 for the unlocked model, just slightly more expensive than the original price of the S8, and the S9 of course will be available at all major US carriers. So at the end of the day, is it worth upgrading to the S9? Oh, if you have the S8, probably the answer is no. The S9 is a very minor improvement and a very minor upgrade. If you have an older phone though, you might want to consider it. So that's it guys, this wraps up our quick comparison between the new S9 and the S8. Leave a comment if you enjoyed watching this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel for more videos, and I will see you in the next one.